picked this gay song?
Thin Lizzy? Mulatto.
Thin Lizzy. It's not Tin. Tin.
No, it's Thin Lizzy.
Oh, it's Tin.
No, it's Thin Lizzy. It's not Tin Lizzy.
Yeah, what is it, Garrett?
It's thin.
It's
It's Thin Lizzy.
Owe me $1,000.
You're fat shaming. It's thick Lizzy.
Right, exactly. It's as I'm born, Lizzy. As God made me, Lizzy. What was his name? Timothy Snynot, right? The lead singer?
I want to start a cover band, Thick Lizzy. I like
Lizzy.
A bunch of fat girls? Or as I call my ex-wives?
Yeah.
I just love that you're weeping right now, and you have eyes, and your eyes are not weeping. Like
Goddamn weather.
crying a little bit, yeah.
Right. I have an 80-inch TV, and I started watching A Star Is Born last night.
80-inch?
Nice.
80-inch.
one?
Hey, I put it in my fucking pants, like my cock, and I can watch it if I get really close. Go ahead.
Fix it, Garrett.
You guys, we got a full house. You guys did a Bill show today?
Yeah.
If you call the show, yes.
This is
That's
Keanu.
what
We
they
never
did.
met, right? You're Chris?
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
You know, you're not related to
comedian,
Jerry? You're related to
No,
Jerry?
he is F-R-E-I-D. I am F-R-I-E-D, like fried, but it's freed.
Is there an umlaut involved?
Dope, dude.
There is not, but it is German, I've heard. I don't know.
Are you Jewish?
I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
apparently German, which is kind of anti-Jewish, but whatever.
Yeah, he's got a little area now.
Yeah.
Because Jared Fried is Jewish.
Is
Just one letter will make you a Jew?
Yeah, I guess so.
One
yeah.
flip of a letter will...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
that's
know
how
how
it
He
it
is.
gets into better schools and you're hanging around Bill Schulz.
I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Well, how are you doing?
Not good. Not good.
Well, I gotta
It's
get-
been I'm not living my best life right
Well,
now.
what's going on? Because whenever I say you're on a Greyhound bus to Florida,
A bus to Florida?
Dustin Hoffman, I told you about that.
God.
I mean, like, I didn't, you
By
know.
the
I
way,
thought-
Brian, this is pathetic. Like, Kevin gave me $20 yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, come on!" And I was like, "Oh, I thought that was a joke." And then finally, Kevin left. I was like, "Well, I'll take the $20."
No,
And
I give people
need
money.
it,
I
yeah.
give people money, but why are you?
Appreciate it.
What happened with your roommate? And Keanu's here, of course. Beautiful Keanu.
She's the host of Tell
Weekend
Them About Your
Flex.
podcast.
Yeah, that's
It's a great podcast.
Thanks. People like it. Yeah.
Well, but you broke your hand. You have roommate problems. You took a bus to Florida. What was the bus to Florida for?
I wanted the bus to just hit me. And then my problems would be over. But unfortunately, I was in the bus. Yeah.
Does your dealer take 20s?
Got roommates?
I do have a roommate.
I don't have a roommate.
Wait, you had
You're living a better life.
you had a roommate and he went weird on you.
Yeah.
What happened?
He was a black dude.
Well, I don't see color.
I do.
Basic.
Me neither.
Are you assuming, or did you know that?
No, I looked it up.
Yeah, no, it's
Because he was trying-
it's still a fucking
I
thing.
was trying to get him fired, so then I went to his.
Yeah,
I
by the
went
way,
to
I'm
his
still
Twitter.
trying to get him fired. He works at Equinox on 53rd and Lex. Oh, I am absolutely trying to get him
Give me one more rep.
What did he do to you? Did he do?
Just lived in my place for way too long without paying rent. And
Where'd you
as
find
far-
him?
In the steam room?
Craigslist.
Buddy.
I'll
And you
tell you
didn't-
this,
you-
Kevin. I found a good roommate on
Bill,
Craigslist.
can we be
and then I found him on
honest?
Craigslist.
Can we be honest and say grinder? Can we just
Grinder?
just throw that out there?
I'll be honest.
He did reps on me. Yeah.
I checked
you go.
bareback.
So y'all met.
The way you
Like, how
met-
did y'all meet?
I checked bareback, and there he was.
Well, you met through
Not Grinder.
Craigslist.
Yeah.
And you
He's
didn't.
gayer than Grinder.
You didn't know anything about him. He just seemed like a respectable black
Seemed
dude,
like a
which is a
respectable
joke
guy.
right there.
Yeah.
I mean, not to be racist, but like, hey, black guy, I had a black roommate one time.
I'm my own worst person on this because he did not pay me and I want him killed. And again, his name is Don Green, and he works at Equinox.
Green?
Yeah.
He's black, and his name is Don Green.
Again, I don't see color. Don Green, and yeah, indeed he is.
He's still
and he
working at Equinox.
Which one?
That's what's up.
on 53rd and Lex.
And how much was he supposed to pay? How much does he owe you?
$1,700.
Wow.
Didn't you take like a deposit when he moved in? Didn't you take money? How did
I'm not a smart person,
which
Brian.
white guilt do you live with?
No, it wasn't even that. I just need someone quick.
Like someone who has no money quick?
Well, I need someone grinder quick.
Get in here, quick!
You didn't do
I
that.
needed a guy to
just-
fuck me.
I don't have any money. It's fine. Come on, we'll work it out.
No.
It was.
Who are
It was
you?
a bad mistake.
Don Green?
It was a bad mistake, and I'm still fucking feeling this shit. And
Bill, let's back up.
I want him dead. I know I'm not going to get the money back from him,
can all live
so
like
I
you,
would like to
Brian.
have him killed.
I'm doing very
That's my
well.
goal. Yeah.
Time for.
I know I
summer
won't
home
get the
shopping.
money, but I want him killed.
Hold on, Bill.
I'm not kidding.
How'd
I
you
want
get him
killed.
out? How'd you throw him out? That was probably difficult, right?
When I threw him, here's the
Threw a
thing.
piece of fried chicken in the hallway.
I haven't mentioned this on morning.
this, 'cause-
on 10:30 on Compound Media, I have not mentioned this because Joanne thinks it's like my co-host thinks it's a very maudlin story. I met him recently, and he had a lot of stuff that he thought tax-wise came to my apartment, and it did not. So I used that as a goal to get him to get money from him.
Okay.
And this motherfucker came to my place thinking that he had mail that I was going to give him, and in front of everyone that's leaving my place, he goes,
Who's everyone leaving your place?
there's other people leaving my
And Coulter.
apartment building. Yeah.
Tucker Carlson.
Dominican Coke dealer.
This motherfucker was wearing my backpack. And he's like, I've never stolen from you in my life. I'm like, you're wearing my backpack right now. And
How'd
Were
know
you
it was your
nervous to be
backpack?
alone
Your
with
mom
him?
wrote your name on it?
yes.
Because some backpacks look alike.
No, it was my
Did
backpack.
you have a lunch pail in it with your name?
It was a race that I did because
okay.
I smoke so much. I do run.
You took your Stretch Armstrong thermos.
And,
Yeah.
and
He knew it was it because it had all the stuff from our closet in it. He was like, yeah.
it's too easy, Keith.
Hey,
too
that's
easy.
Compound Media stuff.
He knows his because he had Artie Lang's heroin
I
in
should
there.
sell that stuff. Artie Lane stuff.
Bill, seriously, why did you let someone move into your apartment and not be like, hey, it's first and last before you move in? Like,
Well, you're acting like I speak in logic. I don't I need a guy right away, and
Oh, nobody
didn't
needs a
think-
guy right away unless you're homosexual. You need to get fucked. Am I right, Brian?
100%.
First of all, you're 100% right, and he
I
didn't
need
fuck
a
me.
guy.
I
need a body.
Nature abhors a vacuum.
I
Just
fucked
get,
up.
first of all, don't get a black dude. Get someone that you can take in a fight. You know, like a
Trainer from
like a
Economics?
woman.
He's tiny, but he's got big arms. I mean,
That's what
again,
I'm
he's a
saying,
personal
that-
trainer. Like he can fuck me over.
Don't pick a guy that can beat you up. If especially if he doesn't give you any money down.
Fucked up. Like my entire life story is I fucked up. There you go. Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
That is my novel.
You have a wife.
Allegedly.
You have, like, children.
I do. Yep.
I've been to your house.
Kaneko and Lafayette.
Fucking creepy. Like,
You didn't have a wife when you were at his house, huh?
Pictures
no, he had a
everywhere.
wife.
His house is creepy.
No, his house is like. Alan was like my co-host, whatever.
He's like
Thought
Black
this was
Dahlia
like
right
the
now.
nicest house he's ever been in. I was like, it's fine,
fine.
whatever.
Alan doesn't
I
do
mean,
very
it's
well.
it's beautiful, whatever. But then the neighbor kids are coming over, and he's like kissing them, and like
Yeah.
Kissing.
that's weird, man.
Kiss on the cheek. I'm not like kissing them. We're very European.
I maintain Brian is not blind. He uses this as an excuse.
You don't.
Where are those lips?
Kids, you can't pick up the neighbor kids and like kiss them.
I've known that kid since she was born. I used to kiss her mother's vagina. I mean, wait. Hey, take that out, Garrett.
Okay,
You're kissing
Live.
the kids on the mouth.
that are not his kids.
I'm watching them. My neighbor's kids were all very close.
As
Not
so
watching
you're
them.
saying
you're doing
as
a fucking podcast and
not
you're like
blind.
picking up the kids.
Yeah, well, there's
Did you
a
say you woke up one day and all the kids were in their bed with you?
Yeah, once, yeah, right. And
You're a
then one of
white Michael Jackson.
One of the
are.
one of the neighbors. Thank you. hey, with this chest hair, I wish I was a smooth criminal. Anybody? Hello? Anyway?
Give him that charity.
All right.
Don't give him
No,
that.
I just find it. I find it a little odd that you like pick up the neighbor kids.
This is a girl that gets DP'd by random strangers. I know you're saying, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant the neighbor kids.
No. I'm not DP. I'm not sharing my kid pussy.
Everyone's really dishing the dirt today. Really? You fucked two black guys. You fucked this roommate and a DP. You
That's
just
one.
And my
black
roommate
guy.
didn't fuck me.
I know. I thought you were licking a vagina while these kids were coming out of it. I didn't know what you were saying.
It's just weird that you pick up the neighbor kids and kiss them
On the
like,
cheek.
in the middle of a
pick them up.
podcast.
How do you pick them up?
Like, are you taunting them?
I get them the shocker. Lift them right up.
I know.
I spin them slowly.
They're little puppets.
I go,
to you.
anchors away, my girls.
You don't think you're
Anchors
weird.
away.
You don't think you're weird.
No.
Well, you did to Chad. Well, that's not weird.
When I ran it,
Is that weird?
That's very weird. I don't touch anybody.
yeah.
You don't seem
Except your wife's culo.
Oh, I think it's inappropriate to be touching other people's children.
He's
anyone,
kissing
yeah.
them and like
No, I agree.
loving on them.
Well, I have tousled your son's hair.
Yeah, but you're not.
No, it's
You're not
tousled.
Which
touching.
hair?
No, he's a little
Tonguing
boy.
him. You're not tonguing him
No,
or
I'm not.
anything, right?
Although he gives out vibes. I'll be honest with you.
I love doing your podcast.
Thank
or
you.
Whatever,
Come back whenever you want.
I will.
Well, back to Bill. So, Bill, then why did you take a bus to Florida?
Yeah, right.
Nobody takes a bus to Florida and tweets about it.
I don't even
That's
fly
my
coach to
thing.
Florida.
So is that a cry for help? Are you trying to get a GoFundMe going or something?
Good. By the way, I went and do the GoFundMe.
Are you going there for something?
I was.
For what? To meet a person?
So
Yes.
excited for this.
About something?
What?
I was going to Ann Coulter's place in Palm Beach, and you know what? Last I checked,
You
she
took a
makes
bus
money,
for what?
and
You didn't have money? If you don't have money...
I'm broke.
Okay, well, you don't take a
But
bus.
it's sun. There's
Take a
sun
bus to
there.
Ann Coulter's house, and the bus drops you off right in front of her house. This is my stop.
Right.
Hey,
By
Ann.
the way, that is the
you-
best impression of a bus I've ever heard.
Ever
Kevin
take-
Brennan, ladies and
ever
gentlemen.
taken a shower in 48 hours.
He's the carrot top of buses.
Where do you stop on a bus from here to Florida?
Oh, there's so many stops.
They stop everywhere.
Oh God, it takes fucking forever. It
South
was
Carolina,
3
they stop
days.
at every city.
It was the worst.
It took you 3 days.
It does, and he's sitting back there, Ann Coulter, with a sign with probably a picture of Ann Coulter. I'm going to her house, like a fucking
How
degenerate,
fabulous he
a
is.
stalker.
I think if you walk to Florida, you get there in 4 days.
Well, not a stalker. She
It's not even
invited
that
me.
much. It's not even that much. And then
Can I ask what was the occasion? Is there a group party?
Every
or-
year I go to Ann's place for New Year's, and
New
Ann's
Year's.
place is lovely.
Well, you could just say New
but,
Year's.
Like I
What
don't
part of
have the
Florida?
funds to actually.
then don't go, or ask people for money.
Again, you're speaking logic. I'm an
I'll
illogical
give you the money
person.
next
That's,
time.
you know what?
How could
I
you-
agree.
how could you
I've
not
been
go?
there.
How could you
It's
not
great
go?
when you're there. It's great, but I
She knew
do-
you took a bus there.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, it's gonna be a great story." I'm like, "No, the hint is get me a plane ticket."
She made you take a bus home.
No, I took a plane home. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't doing that.
Pass
ever
the hat
again.
at her
It was
party.
like the end of vacation. Yeah.
You guys go into the Proud Boys to chip in for a
Blowing everybody at the party just to get a fucking.
like Robert Downey Jr. less than zero. You're like smoking crack.
Man, give me that cock of yours.
You're not off. You're not
$8, $16, $24.
Look, again, you're speaking
You
logic.
do a show 4 days a week here, and I do a show 2 days a week, and I can take a fucking plane to Florida. So what are you
Do
doing?
other things.
What are you doing with your money?
I'm a print journalist. You're a comedian. You can still make money as a comedian. Go do a Google search on how much you can make on print right now. I like Joanne that are not comedians.
You should
She's
take,
like
you know what? You should take
a
Joanne
successful
with
actress.
I'm more of a humorist.
I'm a journalist.
I feel like you and
I'm more of
Joanne.
a satirist.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's a pornographer.
I sure am.
Brian
Pornographer.
kisses
He
children.
auditions the neighborhood kids.
Kevin,
Come on
my
over
business,
here.
my business is
Grab your
dead.
pussy.
Yeah, open wider, girls. I got to see what's doing there. Tell me where
It
babies
is
come
creepy
out.
that you're blind and a former pornographer, and you're kissing little kids. It's weird.
Kisses children.
But that's an excuse. He doesn't know. Is it a kid? Is it a
I don't want to sound like a
human? Is it
pedophile, but once you have a period, I'm done with you.
Oh, yikes. All right. Hey.
You want to switch chairs?
Woof.
Yeah. Sorry, sweetheart.
No, it's okay.
You'll get a handshake from me.
Okay, Daddy. It's fine.
Yeah.
What kind of fucked up shit have you done, Chris?
Bill. I've done Bill a few. No, I'm just
Still wiping up.
I don't know what's
I'm
This
just
is like
kidding. you don't
surprise-
have to say anything. You don't have to.
This is surprisingly normal.
So what are you
surprising.
doing now, Bill? What are you doing now? What are you doing? Like what's with your hair?
best life.
Like what's with your hair? Like
you know what?
That's hair,
I put
though.
conditioner on today. Yeah.
A four conditioner.
I feel like
That color guy.
I'm living my best life.
oh god, where's my fucking?
I don't know Bill's age, but I'm saying for Bill's age, I feel like that hair is pretty. That's like Benicio del Toro, fucking
You're a gorgeous man.
1998.
If he just took a bus
Home
somewhere,
back. It's a nice.
it's not a good look. You got to slick
don't
it
think
back
so?
like Pat Riley or
It's
get it
terrible.
cut.
I'm looking at myself on the screen right now. I look like a brunette Ronald McDonald, and it's not good.
No, I love your hair. I
It's
really
not good.
do.
How about Tucker Carlson?
I'm not happy
How
about
about Bill
myself.
O'Reilly? Can't they help you out?
All I'm saying is
better
it
hair than
could be
that.
worse. It could be, balder, patchier.
You wearing
I'm
a
just
you wearing a
saying,
heck 'cause
I
you're
think
bald?
he's- What?
You wearing a heck
no,
'cause
he's
you're
got
bald?
good hair.
I'm well, okay.
Isn't your head hot?
Oh Jesus
I'm,
Christ!
I'm,
He's a gorgeous man.
I'm ridiculous frizziness.
It's a lot of hair.
And Kevin, I gotta tell you, every girl we have on our show ends up having a crush on him. Like he's quietly a handsome man,
'cause he's-
and he doesn't want anything to do with any of them.
Because he's
Did I have a crush on you? By the way,
I think you had a crush on him.
No, I didn't. Maybe
Most girls do.
I didn't.
But ladies love cool Kris.
I disappoint.
Are you?
They date him until they find out he's not a Jew, and then they're like, oh, forget it.
I'm not dating.
No money.
I'm not dating this sauerkraut.
We don't need anybody else. We got each other.
When Brian laughs at himself.
No one else does.
Were you guys drinking before the show? You and Bill? Did you have a couple
No, I
of
was.
cups? Oh, you went home?
I mean, I was drinking before the show, but not with him.
The bar.
Where you live now?
A little bit.
At a homeless shelter. I keep going with
No,
the
kidding,
premise
right?
here. No, I have an actual proper place with a roommate.
Proper.
And where did you
Yes.
get this roommate? KKK.com or something? Just random dumb places to find people?
Going to that McDonald's down the
I
block.
actually met him through the show. I didn't get him through Craigslist.
I'm still amazed that you found some guy on
was about to say
Craigslist and you were like, just move in, we'll figure out the money later.
Well,
I
like,
need you
here's the
in
thing,
here.
like,
You're
the
fucking
first-
lonely.
You found him through the show. How?
First
He was in
roommate
the
I got
audience?
Was the first roommate I got on Craigslist was great. And he's like one of my best friends.
What happened to him?
That was 3 years. So I figured
Became your
Craigslist
best
is good.
friend from Craigslist.
And then the next guy I got on Craigslist is a fucking criminal. And again, Don Green, Equinox on 53rd and Lex.
Yeah, that's happened to me because
He is a criminal. But
I got a good roommate through Village Voice, and then the other ones were nightmares. So
What's that? Village
Village Voice. It used to be a paper back in the 70s.
Exactly.
anymore. You don't know what Village
Really?
Oh,
'Cause I feel like I've heard the phrase, but
The phrase
wasn't
of Village
there.
Voice. Where are you guys from? Like the future?
used to be
Not
a
the
free
70s.
paper, but
You've heard of the phrase, the Village Voice?
I've heard Village Voice, but I was not there in the
It's a
70s.
fucking, it's a
That's sad.
famous paper. It's
Very
like
much
Bill
is.
probably wrote for it for
Like
back in the day.
Rent?
Huh?
That's Rent, right? They talk
No, it's
Gotta
how
get
do you
the
not? You've
Village
never heard of the
Voice.
Village Voice? Have you heard of the New York?
The musical
This is the world we
Rent,
live
I
in.
think.
How about the New York Times?
No,
I've heard of the Times. I've
New York
heard of
Post?
the
How
Times.
about the New York Press?
More familiar with the Post.
How about the
doesn't
but-
exist anymore.
how about the
it's great
street?
though.
How about the
I loved it.
street news? Have you heard of the street news?
Street news.
Remember the street news? Remember the street news?
That might be my new employer.
Right.
Homeless guys would sell you street news.
Yeah.
How much is it? How much you got, motherfucker?
They would go
They would force it on you.
They were-
Yeah.
No, it was good. They would print it daily, wouldn't they?
weekly, I think. I don't think.
By the way, it wasn't
That's the
good.
Daily News.
Weekly spelled WAEAK.
Maybe like we're raising money for the United Negro Pizza Fund, which I always liked.
Yeah.
United Negro Pizza Fund.
Hey, how about your buddy? He can't help you out.
Oh, yeah.
What's that?
We're not really buddies
What's
anymore.
that?
What's that guy's name?
Hey, Kris is on his show a lot.
can't say
Greg
it.
Gutfeld.
It doesn't matter anyway.
That's G. Gutfeld right
Oh,
there.
Gutfeld.
Oh, Gutfeld.
Yeah.
Hey,
know
hey,
it.
you guys, my gut felt like shit when I ate some Indian food.
Wow.
This guy's gold. I don't know if you know it. Who's this?
You're unbelievable, man.
Thank you,
You
baby.
are unbelievable.
I don't know what anybody's saying.
All right. They came in a grilled curry. Back to the Indian thing.
Who do you got for the game? Who do you got for the Super Bowl?
You gotta go with Patriots, right?
Do ya?
Like you can't bet against them. I know you hate both of them. I was listening to your show.
Somebody asked.
Like the Rams, you can't like them because
They're not supposed to
St.
be
Louis.
there.
Yeah,
Because of
exactly.
that, that fucking, that call.
They cheated their way in, and then the fucking.
It's not their fault. It's
I know,
the
but
ref's fault.
it's still not right. And then the Patriots, they're big cheaters anyway, as my wife says. They're fucking.
Everyone
cheaters.
cheats. They got caught a couple times. Everyone cheats. Come on.
You talking about yourself?
Well, I don't have anyone to cheat on.
Talking about relationships.
Remember, I'm
now or
homeless.
Football.
So how,
Everyone in sports cheats.
how's your date? How's your love life, by the way?
Amazing. I
And by the way, guys, speaking of cheats, I wouldn't mind
don't
slapping
remember
her
what
pig
sex
skin.
is like.
What?
Speaking of
Wait, let's set it up again. What is that again, Brian?
Speaking of cheats, I wouldn't mind slapping her pig skin.
What does that mean?
Worth it, man. Was that worth it?
I love the fact that you
honey?
made him repeat it.
Yeah, no,
I
say
knew it
it
was going to be
again.
lame.
No, third time.
Yeah, what is it?
He even called it a
get it.
setup.
Her ass.
Oh, her pig
skin.
skin. Is that what?
No, let's dissect this.
Why is that? Why is
Pig
that gotta
skin is
be
not.
a-
It's not
Shiny.
really a euphemism for ass. Is
Yeah,
it?
but I don't know. I mean, it can be like a football's.
Yeah, anything can be anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, that was really great.
Well, you know what? They're not all home runs. Sorry, I'm not Babe Ruth.
Sliding off my seat.
Well, you're sitting in a puddle.
Just said they're not all home runs. I'm not Tom Brady.
Yeah, hey, Keith.
What an idiot you are.
Get some old copies of the Village Voice.
Oh, my Jack Nicklaus? They're not all home runs.
I have an Arnold Palmer. It has some lemonade. And
You know who Jack Nicklaus is?
No.
Oh, my
I
God.
thought you were saying Jack
Chris,
Nicholson.
you know Jack Nicklaus
He's like
is?
a
No,
white
I got
Tiger
the joke.
Woods.
I liked it a lot.
You know who Jack Nicklaus is?
Golfer.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's also Santa Claus.
How would I know a golfer anyway? Like,
I don't know.
Who do you know?
Yeah, Saint Jack Nicklaus.
Why are you teed off?
I only know
Oh
what
my
fucking
God,
Tiger Woods.
the
I don't know.
puns, Brian.
Come on, man.
That's why we do 2 days a week and you're 4.
That's right.
Can I come over again?
Yeah,
Oh,
please.
4. I get it. Golf.
I gotta
4,
know.
yeah.
I gotta go over. I think social services should go over to your
Kevin,
goddamn
you
house.
should see it. It's absolutely unbelievable.
But then he's in there. It feels like a pornographer's house. You know what I mean? Very nice, beautiful
Pornographer.
place, and he's making money, dirty money.
It's not that
And he's trying to.
Oh, it's not like
It's a
yeah.
little-
He's like grabbing the kids and open your mouth, say hi
Kiss
to.
him on the cheek, little Elena.
Kiss them
Yeah,
on
but
the
that's not.
mouth.
You
Kiss him on the cheek.
means
The
you gotta
place smells
bend
like
over.
I was
masturbation.
drunk.
You kissed that little baby on the mouth. You picked her up. She was not your child.
She had
and
it
you
coming.
kissed her on the mouth.
We edit all this out
You
right
don't
now.
bend
Just
over to pick up a
I'm not even an
kid.
attorney
Come
for
to my house
Brian.
wearing a short little dress like that.
This is little Ella.
Yeah.
And you made out with her.
I didn't make out with her. Plus, she made out with
You
me.
made out
She
with
made
her.
out with me.
Yeah, that's what you tell the
Toddler?
authorities. She came on to me.
Whenever they interview any pedophiles, they're like, I'm minding my own business. This 9-year-old boy rides behind a bike, says he wants to blow me. It's like every pedophile's like, I'm just sitting here.
I'm a victim of
Yeah,
circumstance.
this guy rolls up on me. This kid just starts gaping his asshole in front of me. What am I supposed to do?
I don't want to disappoint him.
Yeah, right. He's not my kid. Fuck him in the ass. All of a sudden, I'm a 0 and he's a hero.
You can't kiss
We're gonna
kids
take this
like
part
that
out.
in general. You
let's
can't
practice.
kiss kids that aren't yours.
Let's
like
practice
that.
kissing and we'll see how it goes.
Probably not.
Ashtray breath.
Pretend she's a.
What if I smoked a cigarette? All
Hey,
right.
breath. Wow.
He smokes.
Yeah, wow.
Nice.
Doesn't that turn you on? You're like a dirty mouth.
In 30 years, he'd be like, so anyway, I was getting DP by these mulattoes in the park. I used to host a podcast. My friend Bill lives in a box.
Will that be me?
What's a village voice?
Like, I don't know what that is. How could I know?
I don't remember. What is paper anyway?
So how's the
Give
new?
me a
the-
Charleston.
You have a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom?
1 bedroom.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Roommate?
Yeah.
Go Bob Bickerstaff. He brings
Oh wait,
Bob brings his own
I
wall.
didn't realize this entire show was just going to be how shitty Bill's
I didn't know
life
you're gonna bring
was.
fucking support. I thought we were gonna interrogate you. It was gonna be
You
a.
didn't interrogate me.
I mean, we
I'm not
can still
I'm just
interrogate
goofing
him.
around. I'm goofing
I can
around.
help.
I'm not going to interrogate me, but I
Because-
I just want to know.
Did anyone else just hear it's a 1-bedroom with a roommate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sleep in.
Yeah.
Now, how is not the follow-up question, do you sleep in the same bed?
Well,
No, we assume that. No, but my
I
point is, I
don't
said that's why I
sleep
said
on the
Jesus
couch.
because a 1-bedroom
sleep
is
on the
not.
couch.
Yeah.
A grown man.
That's how you charge.
A grown man shouldn't be living in a
paying
1-bedroom
more
with a
than you?
roommate.
You let some guy live in your house for free, and you give up your
Call me a grown
bedroom.
man.
And he's in the bedroom and you're in the living room.
He doesn't
Your
blow you
backpack on.
at any point during this.
We have never had sex. Yeah.
Pillows are too damn soft. Get a hard pillow for me. I got neck problems.
This is
I didn't
insane.
realize I needed support. I just brought them because I thought it would be good guests for you since you never book guests. But I now I realize I do need support. All right, continue. What else do you want to know?
So what is he paying rent, or is it a he or
Yeah,
she,
what if I get your
I don't know if I
bedroom?
should mention that.
or is it a they?
You've met him.
Met him. He's a fan of the show, or he works here.
He comes to the show quite often.
Oh, that guy who's always drunk. That Mark
That guy
guy.
Mark?
I don't.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't do this anymore.
Mark's his roommate.
Moving on.
Well, guys,
Yeah.
I don't.
They have
Don't
wives.
screw this for me.
The L.A. Mark guy?
Don't screw this over me.
He's always drunk in the
He's a nice
afternoon.
guy.
Is he watching right now? Is that what you're saying?
Probably.
I
He's a nice
perhaps.
guy. Who cares? We know who your
He's a
roommate
good
is.
guy.
Okay.
Like, come on.
deal.
Don't screw this over
He's a
me.
nice guy.
All right, so now I don't have a roommate.
Paying
Thanks,
you,
Kevin.
or is he paying you magic beans?
So anyway, if anyone wants to be my roommate, meet me on Craigslist.
Yeah, he'll be in the personal encounters
Thanks,
section.
Brennan. Dickhead.
Give me thanks.
Yeah, I just lost my roommate right now.
No, why would you?
Why would you
Who cares?
lose him? He doesn't care that he was outed, and I don't mean that he's homosexual.
Just say his
but-
last
Now,
name.
yeah, now he knows he can get blowjobs from you.
Does that guy sleep ever?
Yeah. What's
Nah, he doesn't sleep a lot.
No, I don't
That's
think.
just party all night, like it's this, like it's the '80s, and you go over Studio 54. Do you know what that is?
I know what that is. Come on, man. Yeah.
Ooh, there's a new documentary coming out on Studio 54.
Is there?
Yes, there's been a million Studio 54 documentaries, and I watch them all. I love them.
They have wives. Like, you guys like cohabitate with somebody. You're a single man. It's okay to have a room.
Oh, you don't have to give me charity.
I'm
Look,
not
I
giving
know I'm a
you
piece of
charity.
Like, yes, you do.
Hey.
By the way, Bill, yes, you do.
No,
Why
I'm
don't
just
you,
saying.
instead of, since there's the print business is struggling, let's face it.
I do believe it is. I do believe it is.
You just get a job as like a bartender or something, since you work days.
Looked
and
into
then
it.
you-
Yeah.
And get some
Probably
kind
have a
of
stool
like
you could stand on.
I'm a licensed bartender in Boston.
In
Oh my
Boston.
God, that's incredible.
What do you want?
You
A
actually
Rob
have to
Roy?
be licensed in
I'm a Harvey
Boston.
I'm
Wallbanger.
gonna say you need a license to.
Wait, you really did invite me on just to shit on my life, didn't you?
No, but I did want to ask you your. I know.
No,
your
give
arm
it,
was broken,
Brave.
people-
I'm.
Watching soda.
George.
Licensed bartender.
Good.
Right.
You fucking tip me 50 cents
How
for
many
that fucking
olives do you want in your
Brubaker.
martini?
Is this how you got the job with Keith? I'm like, I'm a licensed bartender in Boston. What are your credits? I was on Red Eye and I'm a licensed bartender.
I'm on your side.
In the state of in the Commonwealth of
His
Massachusetts.
credit was just telling Keith, my brother. You're related
God.
to him.
You want any clam chowder in your beer?
El Chapo's doing better than you.
Well, I will say this: as much as you shit on my life, you have to ask yourself
trying to
questions.
help. I'm
Why
trying
do you
to
only
help.
have 2 shows?
Oh, shit. Whoa.
Woof.
Kevin, this doesn't look good for you because as much as you shit on my life, I do have 4 shows. So what does it say about you?
What?
You got 2.
He
I
just
should
took,
get another roommate.
Yeah.
he just took a bus.
I'm available. You just ruined.
He just took a bus to there, girl. Hello.
Kevin, if I am that bad,
Saying you're bad. I'm
No,
saying
not.
you're 4 days a week. I live inside. Brian lives inside. What the heck's going on with your
You all
money?
have wives.
Well, except when I'm
Yeah,
on
but
my-
I have more
Here.
expenses than he do. So
he's
what?
got to pay off little kids. There's a lot of money.
Hey,
going
kiss
around.
me.
I'm saying you gotta do better with your finances.
I do. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
you
I am
talking-
not a good
Bullshit.
human being. If that's the overall on this, I hate myself.
Oh.
And thank you for making me hate myself.
Why? It's
It's
not
all
about
on your
that.
side.
We're
It's
trying to
not-
help you.
All on your
That's
side.
not true. That's not true. You guys have
I
you're
never
cohabitating with
understand what
somebody.
this
You,
over-under
have a-
is.
a
Like,
funds,
Schedule. We have structure.
you're structured. You're with somebody. You guys split rent. I don't know how you live where you live.
Spit my wife's ass.
Whatever. But on your own, it's a little bit harder.
That'd be
So-
funny. Like I'd taken this Don Green
On
as a
your side,
roommate,
dude.
and then my life falls to shit too. He took my backpack. He took my kids' backpacks.
Right. He's got your kids in the backpack.
It's Don Green.
He's like,
Don Green's
I got a client at 3 o'clock. You got to go with all those
my God.
stacks of towels. You're like,
Oh,
Don, give me back
Jesus
my life.
Christ.
I'm taking notes.
We're making Artie Lang look good.
Come on.
How's your?
Is he still alive?
How's your?
Hey, he's in fucking Westchester this weekend.
Oh yeah.
God.
What February 2nd and 3rd?
Firehouse.
Bob Levy.
With Bob Levy.
Him and Bob Levy doing a bunch of gigs together.
This young guys are starting out.
Why are you aware of that?
Because I'm on
How
Twitter.
do you know,
I'm on Twitter. What do you mean? How am I not aware of that?
I mean,
I'm
I
aware
guess
of
I'm on
everything.
Twitter in the sense that I read some things on Twitter and then forget about them, but you know exactly who's going to follow Artie.
Kevin is a fishwife, man. He knows everything in comedy.
It's
I'm on
weird.
Twitter. I like
It's
Twitter.
weird.
I'm amused by.
Weird.
I wanted
It's industry.
First of all, you should have Facebook Live when you're on that stupid bus. If you had any sense, you should have Facebook Live
I
it.
tried to pitch a story about that.
Who,
And,
Ann?
not Ann, but Daily Beast. Because I thought it would be good since I'm on this stupid bus.
Yeah.
And I hate my life. And I got kicked off the bus, actually. That's
Why?
another story.
Tell us. I want to hear the story.
What do you got to do to get kicked off a Greyhound?
Apparently, you're not allowed to have open alcohol.
You got to kill the driver, don't you?
Really?
A little bit, yeah.
Have open alcohol.
Well, then you're
But I thought it would be.
you out, Brian. Yeah. Like,
You can't have open alcohol. Well, how are you supposed to deal with everything on the bus? if
Thank
can't
you.
get drunk?
That's what I thought.
Were you nipping on a pint of pop off?
I had a.
Everybody else is like going like this.
No, right.
They're like, "So you're off,
No
sir."
shit. There was
You and your
I was surrounded by
Budweiser.
heroin addicts, and I got kicked off one of the buses for open alcohol,
Wow.
and then I had to
Opioid.
wait
By the way,
5
please.
hours for another bus.
That's insane. Where?
What were you drinking? Can you tell us a story, please?
State.
It was very good whiskey, and I had it closed, so it wasn't open. But
how'd you get?
saw that I drank a little.
Who caught you?
Threw it out.
Well, that's an
people
open
sitting
bottle.
next to me that were heroin addicts.
Still
I believe.
counts.
Really? They're like,
It was
Because you wouldn't-
open,
Told
but
on you.
Why? Because you wouldn't share it?
Yeah.
there might have been some.
they're like nodding off. They're like, this guy's got fucking whiz. What a loser.
More and more, I'm realizing I am living my
The
best life.
driver. Was there a movie on the bus that you could watch?
It's a Greyhound. They don't know what movies are. Like I was happy there was a
Movies on
bathroom.
The thing.
It's like some sort of marionette show.
Did you ever take a poopy on the bus?
Yes.
That's fun, right?
No. I don't know what you. I think what you think fun is not a thing.
No, I was being sarcastic.
Oh wait, he was being sarcastic.
Blue water splash up on your cock and balls.
He was being sarcastic.
It hasn't been this clean in weeks.
Thank you.
I was actually pretty quick, but there was a lot of people there that took their time. And you all smell it like you're on the ground for this fucking lawn.
And I will say, in the bar experiences that I've had with you, I will say Bill is a efficient, quick,
Thank you.
timely pooper. I
Yes.
will say.
I
You don't even know. You don't even know. It could be. It could be pee.
You know when he's pooping, you have to wipe it.
No, he's said he is privately
About
said
happy
to
hour.
me what he has to go do, and then he'll be back like super quick, and I'm like, oh my god, how was that?
I'll tell Kris I'm taking a dump, and I've never needed reading material.
A lot of times I'll just go take a dump, and I won't even tell Kris.
How ironic, by the way, that
Well, you're not living with
Keep
him.
it to myself. I got to go take a dump. Well, you didn't have to tell me that.
Yeah.
It's fun.
By the way, it's no wonder that your
Sometimes
industry's in shambles because you won't even bring print media to the toilet. So how's your industry ever going to rise?
That's how good of a shitter I am. I don't need it. But I sometimes use print media to wipe.
Okay, I use Squatty Potty. I have a Squatty Potty.
Oh yeah.
Aren't they great?
That's what's up. Yeah.
Your asshole nice and clean, doesn't it?
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, sure it does.
What is that?
So
that
much in
like lifts the
common.
knees or something?
It's like a little stand that goes around the base of the
Then you shit like you're Asian.
lines your anus
You squat it.
correctly.
Yep, it really does.
Yeah, yeah.
You're more like a squat. You squat
yeah.
like the Asians.
My
do.
brother
That's why
got
they're
them
so
for
happy.
all of us.
I
for
did the same thing for Christmas.
yeah.
I got 7 of them for people.
Yeah, yeah.
Them all shipped everywhere and then gift wrapped from Amazon.
Takes them on the road with them.
The hottest thing I've ever imagined is you using your squatty potty.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
naked with my belly hanging into the.
Yeah, I'm gonna write.
Yeah.
Yeah.
While
Imagine
making.
if I have
Sliding
gas.
off my seat.
Try to
I
everybody
tell
talk
you.
at once. That's
Right, it's
good radio.
Yeah, yeah.
Hard to not.
This isn't radio. You don't know what radio means.
Try to talk into the mic.
This isn't radio. You don't know what radio means.
Fucking Christ! What am I?
Bill, what's the plan?
There's no plan.
What do you?
My goal is to get run over by a bus and sue, or get run over by a bus.
How about like a Uber? How about it be a Uber driver, Uber Eats or something? I'm saying they may that you
Eats.
work when you want, and then you then you have a car. You have a car.
Kevin, I wouldn't mind an
They
Uber.
don't give you a car though. You gotta have a car.
Wouldn't mind Uber eating her pig skin.
Come on, man.
I knew that
I'm gonna
was
switch
coming.
seats.
He's joking. You're too old for him anyway.
I know.
Right.
Apparently.
14 and under.
I always my slogan is this: over 9, and they sure aren't fine.
You like the rhymes. You really do. Yeah.
Well, I went to
Garrett
Harvard.
loves it. Garrett's dying in the booth. He's
And
dying.
fuck kids. That's why Anthony hired me.
Oh Jesus Christ! You're hammered.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
Well.
A big plate of latkes before I came here. I'm very
Latkes?
Latkes.
Like the guy,
Bragging.
Yeah,
Vodkas.
yeah. You know
like the
Malachi's
guy-
on 72nd Street.
like the guy from Taxi. You had a lot of latkes.
I do.
yeah.
I can't do it.
You know Taxi is? TV show Taxi.
They're too young. They don't
I
remember.
Impression of
surprisingly-
Jim from
DeVito was in
Taxi.
it.
Oh,
Tony
you
Dan.
got a great pigskin.
That sounds really
Jim-
funny.
It's Jim from
Big
Taxi.
Natowski.
Picture
Andy
Taxi
Kaufman. Andy
and
Kaufman. We should all know this.
Andy
right?
Kaufman was in. He was like a
Yes.
Taxi.
I interviewed Danny DeVito for my podcast 2 years ago,
Nice.
and I said to him, if you think, I said, hey, let me Bernie Sanders thing. It was him and Tim Robbins and who's that hot Puerto Rican Rosario Dawson, and
I love her.
I said to Danny DeVito, I said, hey, if Bernie Sanders wins, you think he'll take a taxi to the White House? And interview over. He just looked
How did it
We
land?
edit all that out. Guys, I know it's live. Can we
Walked
just
right away.
edit
He was
out all
like-
of it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You chose to say it
Character
again.
puns, not so much.
little asshole. He was
Well, you know Cory Booker.
Jokes about fucking 9-year-olds.
He's gay,
We're all
right?
in.
right.
Yes, he is. And you know he's dating right now. That's what
Rosario
reminded-
Dawson.
Yes.
Oh, he's pretending.
He's the hottest woman on earth.
Pretending.
Yeah,
She would never date him, and they don't even live in the same
they're
state.
officially dating, right?
No, he's pretending.
Look this up.
She's pretending so that so the gay rumors die, but I'm trying to keep them going. It totally is.
You
You know how I know? His dick tastes like shit.
I was gonna say.
And chocolate milk.
And Newports.
And
You still
Newports.
paid him,
up.
which was weird.
Huh?
But
Still hates him.
Paid him.
paid him. Cory Booker's been gay for a long time, and he's got to come out of the closet if he. Well, he's not going to run for a president, like as a gay man. I don't think we can have
president.
that.
There'll be someone's vice president.
Maybe
He'll never be.
Like the Rosario Dawson thing was hilarious to me because it's fake.
It's a total
yeah.
beard situation. It gets
Yeah.
her name out there, and she looks like she's doing something for him.
I would just be worried if we had a gay president. He spent the
There we go.
He spent
There
the
we go.
entire term.
Okay, all right, show them fucking. Show them fucking. Can we see fuck them fucking, and then I'll
Play Rent.
They look like the same person, but with hair.
Exactly. True. That's exactly right.
Yeah,
you guys can leave. Garrett, sit in here.
And could the host just say allegedly for me, please?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, we don't have a legal team here.
you.
Allegedly for what?
He spent his whole term.
Oh, yeah, like Keith, you're not going to get sued for this one. He is gay.
Wait.
He spent his
Cory
whole,
Booker. Yeah.
Real. That's
his
Speaking of gay, you think that guy really got beat up in Chicago? The guy from
Oh
Empire?
yeah. I saw that on.
What's your gay news on this?
I prefer Goose. It's called Goose.
Goose.
I prefer coos.
I saw that on Twitter. I do not know a lot about that. The guy was on Empire. I never watched that.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I think
He's the gay guy on
I'm a
Empire,
little
and he claims he got
suspicious.
beat up. Right?
First of all, he was in a band. He was in Chicago. You're from Chicago, right?
Yeah,
He was
so
in,
were you.
Yeah, but he was in Water Street underneath. You know where they have those underneath
Yeah,
streets?
it's like-
Which you shouldn't be down there. He's probably trolling, or he just made the whole thing up.
Is it Underwater Street?
Are there pictures of him like beat up? Like how bad did he get?
No, they said nobody tries to lynch anybody anymore. Even I'm I hate black
You're the
people,
most
but I
racist
never go to
person I
lynch
know.
them.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's making a good point.
I hear you.
No, nobody.
He's being his most honest self.
No, I'm joking, of course, but I'm like nobody's lynched anymore in Chicago.
That's what I was thinking. Like
they bring bad weather.
I don't know what's going to happen with this. It sounded very odd. It did not sound like.
And then they threw bleach on him. It sounds like the whole thing's a little bit made up. That was the one thing. It sounded
Are you
like
kidding me? I do that to myself every night.
that's you coming
Yeah.
up your stairs.
Thank you. That's me
My
every.
trainer's here.
But he's blind.
Wait.
Can't really see what's
Who
going
is
on.
Oh,
this?
he got
That's
one
not-
cut on his
That's
cheek.
the guy on
a random
Empire.
person? Oh, he's on the show
Yeah.
Empire.
So I think maybe it was like a something going wrong. You know, when you try to meet a gay guy in a weird place.
You
and
remember
then-
that remember Morton Downey Jr. when he did? Remember when he fake beat himself up?
Remember Tawana
No one
Brawley?
remembers. See, they're too young to remember Morton
A
Downey Jr.
lot of people fake
Yeah.
beat themselves up. You know.
I feel like you do just so you can feel.
And then he said that. And then he said, but they did some MAGA chant. What did they say, Gary? What they said about?
This is MAGA country.
Yeah, and it's not. Chicago's not MAGA country.
No, it's not. It's like the one
They vote like
oasis of
Rahm
Democrats.
Emanuel.
Yeah, they're like 98% Democrats.
Bill, I wouldn't use the term oasis. Am I right, guys?
Why? 'Cause
band?
the-
Keith?
The Gallaghers are
Trying to
here.
suck up to the.
Oh, I thought the band was here.
Yeah.
What was the joke?
Band is not MAGA country either. Yeah.
The point is, I got a little suspicious when they try to lynch him. And
I don't know much. All I know is there's Morton Downey Jr. Now he did his, and this is why he got busted because he did the Nazi insignia on a mirror, so it was backwards. And they're like, oh wait, you did that to yourself.
Got beat up by Buddhists.
Yeah, he did that to himself.
true.
And that's how he got his job ruined.
Go ahead,
And
caller.
I'm thinking that might be an Empire thing.
Good luck getting a word in edgewise,
Go
caller.
ahead, caller. Yeah, speaking of that, go ahead, caller.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just curious about Artie's ordeal. If you were the one that wound up kidnapping his bitch ass.
Yeah, Artie got kidnapped.
What?
Artie got kidnapped.
Well,
serious?
Yeah.
for just a few hours, you know what I
Just
mean?
a few hours.
What, like recently?
No, like a month or two ago. Right, Keith?
11
what?
months ago.
It's pretty recent.
11 months ago.
Again, by a black dude named Don Green.
I knew it.
This guy gets around.
See, you do bad to me, you do bad to others.
He's going after.
We're coming after you, Don Green.
What's up with him?
He's going after
posting
everybody
it,
at
though?
Compound.
All right, say it again, please. Sorry.
I said, what's up with him posting it, though, like on Twitter, like just now? You know what I mean? I was not kidnapped. I had an altercation. Who gives a fuck? Fuck Artie.
He's also dating Rosario Dawson.
Right.
If you didn't know that.
Love the wives. Call now, please. No
So
race.
people think he's on the straight and narrow. Artie's dating Rosario Dawson. They're both from New Jersey. Maybe date Cory Booker. Anyway, the whole thing's a fucking mess, and people just say what they want. You know,
The thing about Artie.
Artie said he's kidnapped, so I'm supposed to. Can you prove he wasn't kidnapped? Can you prove this guy wasn't beat up in Chicago? Can you prove
You
that?
can prove I have a roommate or that I have a room.
I'm sorry, say it
You
again.
can't prove that.
Yeah.
All right, well,
We could be
Probably
sleeping here right now.
somebody for
Try-
a bag of works, and you know how some of them dealers are, especially for the SCO bar. They're gonna fucking nab you.
yeah.
Well,
They
he
want their
owed, he
money.
owed people money, I think, and then he also he owed his bookie money, and then so I think it was like
I wish I
that.
had money to owe that kind of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
What'd you do with your money? What do you do with your paychecks?
What do you think?
Man,
Man,
you have
I know
child
drug
support,
dealers that
Bill?
would cut your
I don't have
throat for
children.
$100.
Cut your throat for $100. Who's that?
I said I know. Back in the day, some drug dealers that would fucking cut your throat for a C note.
Yeah. Are you like
Where are you from?
Philadelphia or somewhere like that around
That's why I
there?
can give you a
from
good deal. I'm a
Philadelphia.
nice drug.
Philadelphia, baby. I love cheerleaders. You can come in your pants and cheerleaders, and the girls don't throw you out because they have to wear their tops. So I've been told.
And you can get a blowjob off of Kensington and Somerset for $3.
Not really.
What's her name again?
I said you can get a blowjob down at Kensington and Somerset for $3 still.
Oh.
That's
You know, it's
a
funny.
lot.
Words.
In that neighborhood, I went to buy Coke there once. This is like a long time ago, about 2 years ago.
Allegedly.
And
Allegedly.
I bought cocaine. I thought I bought cocaine. The guy goes, "You want ready?
I love how we think allegedly is going to fix things.
Do you want ready or powder?" And I said, "I guess ready." And I go back to the car
Ready
and I
rock.
$100 and I bought crack. And I had such a laugh.
Well,
So-
I did crack once. I did crack on accident once. It was the best night of my
That
entire
was great.
life. I
So I
swear
gave
to
the
God.
crack. I went back to the corner. I said, "The guy," I said, "I'm sorry, I meant ready." And he goes, "Oh, you're." I said, "I meant powder." And he goes, "Oh, you're silly."
He sold you some
He
Kool-Aid?
returned it. It was like a
Did you
receipt.
do it? Did you do
He
it?
returned it. He returned it.
Well, all right, Kevin, we got two guys on your show. Well, one guy, one girl. They've done crack. I assume you haven't, even though you hate your life.
I was
assume,
offered
Chris,
crack.
you have not done
Who offered you
crack.
crack?
I have not.
You guys have both done crack. What is it like?
The best night of my entire life.
what does it
I
feel
literally
like?
have been depressed ever since because I will never feel.
How long ago?
Started smoking.
I don't know. 4 years ago, I did it.
You
Yeah.
made it.
I've always done powder. I never did no rock.
Yeah.
Purple jumbos,
Okay,
ready
well-
rock, all that
Line.
shit.
Sorry, Senator.
Yeah, it was an accident, but it was, yeah.
How quick is the high? Like,
It,
Go ahead.
it's immediate, literally, like.
And you feel
will-
great?
You will never feel better in your.
anyone
entire
over there have
life.
crack? I'm just asking.
The problem with it is that you do. I've done a lot of freebase. I mean, years ago, and I was a boy of 39. And the problem is that you do it the first time, you get really fucking high, and then literally the second time you do it, you're almost as high, but you realize you're not as high as the
Chasing
first
it.
time. So
Yeah.
kind of like it's fun though. It's a lot of fun.
It's the best fun.
But you come down really quick.
Best fun.
Not
No,
really.
no.
But then you buy more with $10.
Yeah, it's cheap.
And if you have
That's how they
money,
get you.
crack is awesome because you can buy or freebase. You just buy like 2 8-balls, and you're like,
I was fucked up for like.
Yeah,
Like
but
12
the problem
hours.
is
Are
when
you
serious?
hold on, let the guy talk. What do you say, please?
when you try and freebase, so like let's say you buy an eighth or a quarter or something like that of some powder.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people, they just tread on that shit so hard that if you do try to rock it up, you ain't going to get nothing
Rock
out
it
of it.
up.
He knows
most
all the
of
lingo.
all that blow is cut.
I fucking love. You're the mayor of Kensington, sir, aren't you?
You're white. Are you the
Rock it
white
up.
Philadelphia's white? Forget it.
What's that really shitty neighborhood
No,
in Philly?
no. I mean, I used to live in a decent neighborhood down there.
Were you an extra in The Wire?
Right. What's the neighborhood in Philadelphia? Tagoga, Tiohoga? Really bad.
I lived in
Go-go.
Juniata Park section of Philadelphia, which
Okay.
is off of Castor and Hunting Park.
Yeah, by the handjob district. I know it.
Handjob district.
Well, I mean,
That's a district?
I knew a girl there.
I want to live in
down
the hand
by,
job
what's it
district,
called?
wherever that is.
No, you can find it on Google Maps.
Peep show
Go to
joint.
Philadelphia.
Peep show joint. Yeah, exactly. Good peeps in the
Yeah,
back.
right across from there was a lot of hookers that hung out in that park. We used to party when we were younger as kids. We used to get drunk and then egg the hookers. That was our pastime.
That's where I met my mom.
Could you on Friday? Could you do my podcast?
That's where I met my mom.
I'd like you to come do my podcast on Friday. I'll send an Uber for you. You can come to my delicious apartment in Park Slope.
Yeah, get some kids.
Send an
We used
Uber.
to egg hookers in the park.
Send an Uber for him, and Bill's driving the car.
Yeah, I used to have a big old black Cadillac and
I
pack
do
all my
accept
friends
tips.
in it.
What
We
do
would
you say
drive
about
around,
black
get drunk,
Cadillacs?
Yeah, you
and,
do-
and egg hookers.
egg hookers. Boy, I tell you, that's no yoke.
You're better than that, Brian.
No, he's not.
Nah, he's
I'm
not.
a shell of a man.
Oh, my God.
All right, thanks for calling in.
Or
You
I'm
got
sorry.
it, fellas. Be good.
All right, buddy, take it easy.
Bill,
Thank
what do
you.
you, Bill? So what's your 5-year plan?
What's your 5-minute
Plan is it's a 3-year plan. I'll be dead
You're
by
doing
then.
4 days a week here. You must be making some money, and then pick up some supplementary income somewhere else.
I'm trying, buddy.
You can't wait around.
I
For
like watching
print
you
to
say
come back.
supplementary.
You can't wait around for print to come back. You'll be making your own butter.
All I can do.
Yeah, make that butter.
Churning.
Show Daddy where babies come from.
Oh boy.
He so desperately wants to be a meme, and no one's taking it. Look at that.
I really do. I want to go viral.
Share that.
I want to go viral so bad. So I'm starting to think that maybe Shepard Smith will get to the bottom of this because he's a big fan. But
I think he's going to get to the power bottom of this.
Who?
I did it.
Now who's the bad pun guy?
I know.
I
I
really
hate
think-
myself. Right when it came out of my mouth, I hated myself.
I really think this guy, he might be just doing it for attention, you know. But he was definitely in a bad part of town. Like they said, they offered him security. He wasn't interested in it. Then he was like, nobody goes out. At 2 in the,
all I saw
can I
was on
finish,
Twitter.
Bill? It's my show for now. 2 in the morning. You don't go to the sub streets in Chicago. You stay out. You stay up where everyone can see you.
That's where the chuds get you.
The what?
Excellent.
Chuds.
See, they don't know what the chuds are.
What's in Chicago? What's in Chicago? You can say anything because the gangs are running rampant there. So you'd be like, oh, this guy stabbed me or whatever. Yeah, I
It was
mean,
very specific.
I've said shit like that when I'm going to be late for coming home. You know, if I've been at a strip club, I'll tell my wife some guy fucking, try to gang rape me.
Can I ask you about that? What is it with married
I'll cut my
people
own
in
cheek.
strip clubs?
Oh, don't you mean straight people in strip clubs?
No, married people in strip clubs. I don't know any straight guy. I don't know any single guy that goes to strip
I
clubs.
would never cheat on my wife.
All my married friends go to strip clubs.
Well,
I used
Yeah.
to go to strip clubs when I was single.
Why?
Because they're naked women. What are you?
You like paying for blue balls? I don't
I
understand
like to
this.
look at naked women.
Well, then get a hooker. Man up.
No, I like to look at a group of them. I don't want to look at one.
You like to look at a group of
You like to look at a gaggle of girls that are gonna have sex
When
with
you go to the buffet at the fucking town
and not eat
at the
it.
casino, you look at different things, different options.
Eat it all.
I like options.
You never fucked a stripper? They'll fuck you.
I don't fuck them. I let them do stuff to me, but I'm not gonna fuck them.
Oh,
I'm
but
gonna
they
give
blew you or whatever.
They give me a hand job.
Same thing. See,
I prefer
It's
handy.
not the
It's
same
cuter.
thing.
yes, it is.
Can't make babies with a handy,
All right,
can you,
all right.
Brian?
Wait, can you?
pussy real tight.
All right, but like
Big
that's
handful of cum.
that's
but
a lot
this is
more
the thing.
than.
Thing
Married
here.
people like strip bars. Single guys do not.
We don't call them strip
Yeah.
bars, you queer.
Strip clubs.
I'm single, and I've gone to strip clubs with groups. I will say that it's fun when you go.
I go there with bachelor parties with married
You got
dudes.
friends, or
I go by myself like a man.
It's a problem.
Last
if you have
Easter
a
Sunday, I spent
girlfriend
at a
that
strip
goes to
club.
strip
I will agree with Kris.
That's the
If
best.
you bring a girl to a strip club.
Because
sorry.
then the girls-
Again, I'm a queer. But if you bring a girl, that's okay. That's
Girls
great.
like other girls, and then you don't look
That's
as
good.
as lonely and whatever the fuck, and then you can kind of mingle in.
i.e.
and
Kevin.
get some favors here and there, but no,
Yeah.
I've never
Girls,
like.
you can't bring a girl. I don't want that.
Yes, you can bring a girl.
You think I want?
Welcome to the 21st century, Mr. Bond.
Hey, you want to go to a strip club with me? Hey, you want to go to a
Yes.
strip club with me? They'll say
Marriage,
no. Then I just go by my. It's like going to a movie by yourself. I don't have to make plans. I just go. I'm like, I want to go to a strip
That's
club.
weird.
No, it's not, Bill, because I'm a heterosexual.
Like De Niro.
No, I think you are a very sad, no sex having married man. I like.
Although I
I
would
would
feel.
smell my finger.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
I would feel like.
Oh, did you do the middle finger?
First of all,
You're better than that.
Seeing naked women affects your brain like cocaine does. That's what they've.
All right, now you're.
I would take cocaine any day over just looking at boobs. Now, if you're actually with boobs
T-shirts
in
and
bed,
boobs. Where are you from?
Just looking at boobs, cocaine every time.
Hey, boobs.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's my PSA.
Great. Yeah.
I prefer.
we don't
Sit
even.
there and just like, oh, I see boobs.
We don't call them boobs anymore. Boobs.
That's what you
You're
do
a-
at 13.
You're a boob.
You liked every John Hughes movie, didn't you? For the hint of a nipple.
But, hey, you
God.
guys,
What, though?
I think
I
this
like
is the
John
breast
Hughes.
show we've ever done.
What if you're snorting cocaine off boobs?
That's great.
Is that-
That's fantastic.
I like to look at naked
And
women.
you're right there with the
That makes
boobs.
me
You're not
gay. If that
looking
makes
at
me
them.
weird, then I'm weird.
I think
Not
you might be
weird
gay. I
at
think
I
you
like to
might be
look-
weird.
I like to go to a place where I know there's going to be naked women,
And doing these gestures while you're there? Like, ladies, come
like
on.
10 or 12 or maybe 40. I don't give a fuck, but I like to see a gaggle of women.
I feel like you go there to prove that you're hetero.
Platoon of pussy.
Yeah.
Bill, I go to a strip club, I fucking come in my pants, and I don't have to prove nothing to anybody. I'm such
Now
a,
you're proving that
such a
you're
heterosexual.
lightweight in
I can't even leave there without a big stain in my khakis.
That makes
this
you
man
like,
is so straight. He will fuck a dude.
that makes you
And actually have the dude fuck him to show that he doesn't like
to
guys.
look at a naked woman. That makes you
I'll come. Just they can just sit on my for 3 songs.
And you're admitting that you
Three
wear
songs.
khakis to the strip club.
No,
which is
the
also
joke
a
is I
plus.
can't wear khakis. I have to wear dark jeans because I can't go out with a big stain.
True, true.
Bouncers will laugh at me.
Remember that Oriental fella we had on the show yesterday?
Oriental fella. He's a real boob. You guys are from the 1940s. Oriental fella. He said his sister had some nice boobs.
Kind of chilly here, don't you, chill?
Oh my god.
But he told us on the show that he would go to strip clubs and he was like, hey, it was weird.
Up into Kevin?
And he would wear like it's this box. He's like, I would wear basketball shorts and no underwear. I'm like,
So
all
you
right,
could get a fucking
we
handy.
get a, it's not hard to reach under
What
there.
do there?
Yeah, yeah.
What happens?
No, they don't.
cock
At
is also
the, at the
on pants
finer
all the
ones,
time.
they
You
don't.
don't need it.
The finer ones, they don't. At the finer ones, because they think that's beneath them to give a guy a
The
hand job.
Excelsior Club of strip
For
clubs.
the
right
right
now.
amount of money, they probably would.
Let me finish my ribeye. What are you trying to get your hands on my prick? No, you want
I'm
like
gonna go over Rick's right after this. I talked myself into it.
yeah, Gallagher's 2000. That's the good
Does
one.
Laney still represent that place?
Who?
Laney, she gives us a lot of guess.
Oh yeah. I
think
don't know if
she
she
represents
represents
Rick's.
it, but
Ah,
they're all in
she's-
cahoots.
yeah.
They're all in cahoots.
Who's the girl that
I like
Well,
Rex.
it's
Rick's good.
Lonnie does the whole thing there.
Which one's Lonnie?
Lonnie.
I think I said Laney.
I'm a fan of that
No,
Nia
no, Lainey's the
Nachi. I'm
woman,
following her on
You like her-
Twitter.
you like that Nia
Yeah, I'll be sitting on my phone. All of a sudden, she'll be like blowing a dude, and my son's like, "What's that, Dad?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
Your mother never does. That's what it is, and it's endangered species. They find plastic in bodies of whales now. What's going on in this country?
Oh boy.
His wife won't suck his dick, and he won't go down on his wife.
Why?
Marriage seems awesome.
Sexual detente.
What?
No, I don't. We're just not. We're not right now. We don't have.
It doesn't
time to
matter
have
where
sex.
you live or what a nice house you have. If your wife's not sucking your dick, what's the point?
Right. Bob Biggerstaff could tell
I'll
us
take
what
the
an
nice
idea.
house.
Yeah, well,
His house isn't that nice.
I'll trade that for a lack
no
of
blowjob.
6
nice.
months to be in disarray. You take in all these strays and
No, right?
Because I got a big heart.
You have black trainers stacked like firewood.
I don't care if anybody goes down on me, but I'll like blow somebody. Like that's a fun thing. What's your
I'm
wife
right
doing?
here.
Not you, man.
Wait, why?
actions speak louder than words. Am I right?
Why are you saying you don't care if it's reciprocated though?
Oh no, I don't give a fuck.
So ever.
I mean, no woman, no man knows how to do that anyway. So it's like fine.
Right.
Well, now.
I just bite the lips. Like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr."
I-
Give a little old
I've-
junkyard dog. Arr, arr,
I
arr.
like when I'm doing something to my wife and she's like groaning and I think she likes. She goes, "Can you please stop? It hurts." It's always the best. I'm like, I thought you were having a good time, like in the movies.
You never make marriage look good to
hurts
me.
me.
Not that I have options,
Oh,
but
I'm like, oh, she's about to come. Then she's like, she's about to start bleeding. You know, she's like, can you stop? It hurts. I'm like, okay. I guess I shouldn't bite on your clit that hard.
I thought you liked the old.
you can read that in a manual.
I'm a
I
little
think
hungry.
I
Sorry,
think chapter
sweetie.
number 1 is don't bite the clit.
I'm just happy if I can find a clit.
Kevin.
If I find a clit, I'll do, huh?
What's a clit?
Should I ask our Asian? Should I ask our Oriental?
You mean a crit?
Yeah, the crit.
Oh, like a little
He's
button
so horny.
on top of the vagina.
All right, we better do our plugs.
We gotta wrap
I
it
really think this guy might be full of shit. The guy who got beat up in Chicago.
I don't. I'm not arguing with you. I think
I'm
that the whole thing's suspect.
Yeah,
how
he's
that's-
like he's in a bad place to be in because
how that's
in
the
New York,
plug.
I mean, in Chicago, they have like underground, they have main streets,
Yeah.
but they have like sub levels to these streets, and it's nobody goes down there unless you're in a cab. You don't walk down there.
Say it's where angels feared it. I'm sorry. Go right ahead, Bill.
Oh, yeah, at night, you never go down there unless you're looking to get beat up or raped or you're looking for
You're
cock.
begging for it, and well, I think there was a little bit of both right there.
You can't easily go down there. You have to take stairs. It's real fucking creepy.
I mean, I don't know.
People can't
I
even
totally
imagine
know.
what I'm talking about, but you can't. The only people down there is
I
people
did
in
the same
cabs.
thing,
and
but I
shit.
wasn't
We're
famous.
talking about going down on Keanu now again? Is that what we're,
I loved him.
or
I loved him in The
stairs.
Matrix.
should we talking about?
You know, after the show, our post show should be we're all like go down on you, and then you see who does it the
Wouldn't
best.
it be fun? Let's
He's
give
not.
it a
He's
shot.
absolutely serious.
What a sad state of affairs.
We got a couch right over there. It's called our
Aaron,
casting.
can we get a tarp, please? We'll need a
I
tarp.
want-
Don't worry
yeah.
about that couch.
Let's all just give it a shot here.
Pretty big
all
tarp.
right?
She's a girl's got hips.
I think actually, I think you're right. I think this might be fake. I can't believe I said you're right and Kevin in the same sentence. I think you might be right.
All I got was a black guy. There's no. I mean, he said they put a noose around him.
It's hard to tell if it's a black guy or not, if you know what I mean.
I think this might be a little Morton Downey.
I hope it's not. I hope it's on the legit. I hope he really got beat up because he's a homosexual. But
he's the real hero.
Oh boy.
Kevin Brennan, creating awareness.
It's like a lose-lose situation. He's either lying or there's a lot of homophobes who think they're in Cook County. They think they're in MAGA country.
I think this might not. I think this isn't going to end well. I think you might be right.
And then this guy, the guy who created Empire, what's his name? Lee something?
Lee Daniels.
Lee Daniels. He's like, I'm coming to get you, child. They're like,
Lord of mercy.
Because I got a nice hotel at the Four Seasons.
It's a junior
Right
suite.
on Michigan Avenue. What do you got on Michigan Avenue, Bill? Now do your plugs, Bill.
Lots of shopping on Michigan Avenue. It's Chicago's Madison Avenue, don't you know? Come to Chicago, guys. The tourism is still nothing but.
Bill, what do you got for plugs? I mean, do you want to?
Tomorrow, I got an article about apps coming out. An entrepreneur. Welcome to my life. That's being a
You
prince.
want to give out your phone number in case you need another roommate soon?
Yeah.
It is
Address.
What's the number for Compound?
Hey, Mark, if you're watching-
1-877-962-6846. Call me if you want a place to stay.
Compound media number, the hotline.
Mark,
That's my hope. This is my apartment.
hey, Mark, if you're watching, please buy toilet paper. You guys are out.
Why won't they just let you stay here? I mean, what do they care?
Sometimes. Oh my gosh.
All right, but
Every once in a while,
what do you got?
John.
What do you got for us?
Who, me?
Yes, please.
Oh, next Friday, Comedy Cellar, next Friday. It's my...
Do you have any kind of Instagram, Twitter, anything? Like that?
Chris Fried, Chris with a K, Fried spelled like fried.
But why, if it's fried, why don't you call it fried?
Yeah, I don't know. It's German.
Is this the first time it ever came up?
Yeah, ever.
I'm like fucking Mike Wallace in this bitch. I get to I asked the questions nobody else was for. Everybody else is afraid to
Bill, why
ask.
don't you ask that? Why don't you try to promote me?
It was 69 minutes.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right, don't let Brian
That'd be a
promote
funny
anything.
show.
Don't let Brian promote anything.
69 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
What do you got?
69 minutes.
Just follow me, Keanu C.
Yeah, we're gonna follow you.
Brian, don't follow her.
After
gonna
this,
follow you.
you're all
Literally
gonna-
follow.
I know. I gotta say, you look hot today.
You look
Extra hot.
cute today. You do look good.
I don't know what
You
happened.
can't see.
See a little
She
bit.
is. She's always hot, but
Catch
she
it over
looks
here.
a little extra hot today.
Extra,
Yeah, you're
what
no
is it?
9-year-old, but
Your
Yeah,
dress,
exactly.
something's going on.
you're decent.
Is it the leather pants? I don't know.
Something's going on. I'm a little fucking jacked up today, if you know what I mean.
That's right. If I had time, I'd do a little seat sniffing after the
Yikes.
show here.
Eat sniffing?
Sniffing.
We'll all hook up.
I like how you try to make it better instead of skeet. Yeah.
Sniff your
Seat
seat.
slipping.
Hey, Rich Voss.
Yeah, you know what?
You got any plugs, Ross?
You know, Bonnie, but you look good, all right?
I got a fun story about him next time.
Next time.
Oh, now. We'll go over.
Oh, wait.
Now, do it now.
We don't have time.
We don't have time. We
Call
don't
her
have time.
ass with a feather.
Oh,
right
Keanu C. Thompson and listen to the Week in Sex podcast. That's all.
Done.
Keanu C.
Alan
Thompson.
Fuchs.
Listen to Rich Foss's speech impediment and listen to Keanu.
And then at Brian P. McCarthy, brianpmccarthy.com. Click on the shop. Get yourself a t-shirt. Gay for pay. That's the promo code. Right, Bruce? Shout out to Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce is.
Bruce, we're making, how many we sell so far,
forgot
buddy? Thousands. Oh, shit. We
Ayo.
got to box them up. Put on a pot of Folgers.
Yeah, have you sold any yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to give my Twitter. At Bill Schulz, and I do love Kevin Brennan.
You
You
spelled this-
juvenile piece of shit that has 666 in your.
No T in Schultz, right?
Yes, you have 666 in your Twitter.
Yeah, that was
What are you,
before-
12?
Love your
Well, come on.
That was before I even know I was going to be famous like this.
Kevin Brennan 666.
Kevin Brennan was
I want to help
taken.
you in
Kevin
so
Brennan,
many ways.
Kevin Brennan was taken. Kevin Brennan 1 was
common
taken.
name.
And brother,
That's a common name. I'm not fucking Bill Smith, you cocksucker.
Say one more thing quickly,
Then I'm
please.
like Kevin Brennan 666 as a joke, and then now it's
It's not a
fixed.
good joke.
Now it's
You
not
might
a
as well
joke
put
because-
69.
Now I'm edgy as a motherfucker. I'll punch this guy right in his fucking white eye.
I think it's really cool.
Hey, what's ironic, though? Your name is Bill
Because people are like, you need to get verified. I'm like, I don't, because everybody knows what it is. Kevin Brennan 666.
It's ironic. His name is Bill Schulz, and he makes peanuts.
Oh, that is ironic.
What does that
Says the human peanut over here in the
Used to be
corner.
a-
What
used
is
to be a
going on
comic
with that
strip called
shirt?
Peanuts. Charlie Brown.
Yes, they don't get these references. They got. Yeah.
He's a clown. That's Charlie
that
Brown.
sounds really funny.
There's a dog called Snoopy.
Right.
they
Pigpen
never-
was very dirty.
It never caught on. Don't worry about it.
It was Don Green. He's like,
And
I
his
want to stay in
Christmas-
your
yeah.
doghouse,
You know
Snoopy.
the Christmas special. You remember the Christmas special they run every year?
Oh yeah.
CBS was afraid to put that out because they had too much religious stuff in there. Even though now it's like nothing. It
was a tree.
That's right.
They were afraid to put it out. CBS fought it. They go, just put it out as is. It did like the ratings. It did like fucking half. It did like ratings like the Super Bowl.
It was.
Then that CBS was like, oh, I
It
guess.
was the only Christmas special that actually talked about
Plus,
Jesus.
it's fucking
Yeah.
genius. It's
Yeah,
fucking
great.
genius. You know.
Great soundtrack. I forget the guy that did the soundtrack.
Yeah, the fucking piano
Yeah,
guy.
Wonderful.
Da-na-na,
You wanna see
da-na-na,
my-
Vincent Gallardi.
Here's my impression of the twins in the Charlie Brown Christmas special. Remember, it's on loop, and they're all dancing, dun 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 dun, and there's
Yeah.
two twins.
Yeah.
They had long hair.
That's it.
That's
We're
it.
gonna-
That's
we're gonna-
how they dance.
We're gonna sign off on that, everybody.
Guys, look up
Burning-
the twins in the Charlie Brown Christmas special. It looks exactly like
It'll
this.
be uncanny. The similarity.
No, look it up. Yep.
Burning Bridges. Thanks to the booth. Thanks to everybody. Iraq, Keith.
Thanks, everybody.
Out there.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to the audience. You guys are
thank you.
incredible.
Get the twins. It's uncanny.